Do you ever feel like your own mind is working against you? Like there's this constant chatter, these dark clouds of worry and self-doubt that just won't go away? You're not alone. Let me tell you about Amy. Amy had what looked like a great life, a good job in a bustling office. But beneath the surface, she was struggling. A constant stream of negative thoughts swirled in her mind, like a thick, suffocating smoke. "You're behind on that project," it would whisper. "You're going to fail." With each thought, a heavy weight would settle on her chest and shoulders. To cope, she'd work faster, her fingers flying across the keyboard, and she'd drink cup after cup of coffee, chasing a fleeting sense of control. She tried to fight the thoughts, to push them away with all her might. But here's the thing she discovered. Fighting a difficult feeling only gives it more power. The more she resisted, the heavier and darker the smoke became, until it felt like it had consumed her entire mind, leaving her feeling trapped and exhausted. One afternoon, completely drained, Amy walked over to her office window. She just needed a break. As she gazed outside, she saw fluffy white clouds drifting lazily across the bright blue sky. And then, a memory surfaced, an old lesson she'd once heard. Your thoughts are just clouds. Just then, a familiar worry popped into her head. My boss is going to be angry about this. But this time, something shifted. Instead of wrestling with the thought, Amy decided to try something new. She didn't fight it. She simply observed it. She mentally named it. Ah, there's the boss worry cloud. She just watched it in her mind. The cloud didn't vanish instantly, but it didn't grow bigger and darker either. It just was. This was a revelation for Amy. You can look at a thought without having to believe it's true. You don't have to engage with it, debate it, or let it define your reality. Amy started practicing this new skill every single day. When a thought popped up saying, "You're not smart enough for this," she would calmly label it. Ah, the not smart enough cloud is visiting. By naming it, she created distance. She realized it was just a thought, a mental event, a picture in her head. It wasn't a fact about who she was. Think about it. A picture of a rainstorm isn't the same as getting wet, right? It's the same with our thoughts. With this new perspective, Amy found she could gently redirect her focus. Instead of getting tangled up in the drama of the not smart enough cloud, she could acknowledge its presence and then bring her attention back to the task at hand, back to her work. She learned to let the clouds of thought simply drift away on their own, like steam from a hot cup of tea. It's a powerful shift, realizing we have the power to choose what we listen to, even inside our own heads. Of course, it wasn't always easy. Some days, the old thought patterns were especially loud and persistent. They would pull her back into the past, replaying conversations and mistakes. Why did I say that stupid thing last week? Or they would launch her into the future, creating terrifying what-if scenarios. What if I lose my job next month? When this happened, when the storm of thoughts threatened to overwhelm her, Amy learned to use her breath as an anchor. She would consciously stop and take a slow, deep breath in, and then let it out. She'd bring her awareness to the physical sensations of the present moment, the feeling of her feet solid on the floor, the subtle hum of the office air conditioner, the soft texture of her keyboard. This simple act of grounding herself brought her back to the here and now. And she discovered something amazing. The clouds from the past and the anxieties about the future couldn't survive in the present moment. The present is a safe harbor, a quiet space where those particular storms can't reach. It's our anchor in the swirling sea of thought. Gradually, a deep and solid sense of calm began to grow within Amy. The constant stress started to dissolve. And with this newfound peace, she finally understood the most profound lesson of all. She wasn't the gray, stormy cloud. She was the sky. Think about that for a moment. The clouds, the thoughts, the worries, the fears, they come and go. Some days are cloudy, some are stormy, and some are perfectly clear. But the sky itself, the vast, open blue expanse, is always there. It's always present, always whole, always untouched by the weather passing through it. The sky is always clear and strong behind the clouds. Amy realized that within her she had this same unchanging space, her inner sky, a core of awareness that was always calm, always clear. She could learn to watch the weather of her mind, the ever-changing thoughts and feelings, without getting swept away by them. She could let them come and she could let them go, with a sense of ease and freedom. This is a truth for you too. You are not your thoughts. You are the sky, and they are just the clouds. That calm, strong, and peaceful part of you is always there, waiting for you to notice it. Just like Amy, you can find the freedom to live your life with a clear and peaceful mind. It all starts with learning to watch the clouds drift by. Thank you so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel for more content on finding peace and clarity in your daily life. We'd love to have you as part of our community. See you in the next video.